Hi, this is Nikki, and I'm here to share messages I get from Spirit for all of us who are all on this journey to love. And today, so this is for those who are on a twin flame, soul to soul path. And I was guided to do a Whatsssup reading today, so I was just curious for myself, and then I thought it was just so on point to all of the things that have been happening and the messages that have been coming through recently, so I thought I'd share it. So basically the questions that I asked are: what's going on at the moment with the connections? What do we need to know about our connection? What's going on at the moment? I actually did them then in that order: what's going on at the moment. And then I asked, what should we be focusing on? And then, which was boundaries, which was really interesting given all the messages that have come through and everything that's been happening. I can certainly relate to my connection. That's exactly what I've had to do recently. And so these cards were just like so on point. So I was like, oh wow, this is exactly what's been going on. So I had to share it. And then also, what is the message that your person wants to give you? And it is this commitment card. And look, the two cards from the Treasure Island. You are the treasure that they're seeking, being delivered on this turtle. And turtle is the sign of fertility and Mother Gaia. And kind of, I always see it as the Empress energy, which is what you are. And the message was, look, this time apart is bringing clarity. I am thinking of you, like obsessively. You know, they're not thinking of you, they're thinking about you all the time. So in this time that we're apart, make sure you play and make sure you don't let basically don't let it get on top of you. Just remember to play, because ultimately they are longing for you. That was the main message. It's about saying that they're longing for you no matter what it looks like. And this rejection, if you've been rejected recently, then it's happening for a reason, because again, it's moving you into a space of more and more knowing. If you look here, she's in the desert and the oasis is there. So recently, in last week, we got the Seven of Pentacles. And the Seven of Pentacles is all in the card. It was depicted like in a barren desert. There's still a rose growing up. And so it's about cultivating your connection. Even though you might have been rejected, remember, it's happened for your protection. It's happened for you to let go and move more and more into love. 6 is the number of love. And remembering that this is all like a strategic game of chess. You know, you make a move, the universe makes a move, the Trinity, the third energy is always pushing you into more and more of who you're supposed to be. Heart open, right? No matter what is happening, it's expanding our hearts into more and more of the third energy. So I just thought it was so brilliant. So what is going on at the moment? So the message was everyone's been forced into choices, right? Decisions. So it's all about cleaning house as well, which is so perfect, because ultimately the universe is saying, right, you need to clean up your stuff, because ultimately you've got to make a decision, because the real purpose of you being here is to bring love to the planet. The Emperor, penguins as well, they mate for life, and the way that they identify, they give their penguin a stone, and the stone is kept under their feet, and or a pebble, and that's how they kind of give each other their love, basically. And look, he's holding the key. So the message is, what's going on at the moment? Everyone's been forced into decisions about how they want to live their life, what relationships they want in their life. Everything else is just cleaning house. So the message is, it's time to clean house, to clean up your stuff, and make sure that you're making the right decisions to move you forwards into the path of your soul. And you have met your twin for a reason, to move you into that place, to make decisions, to move more and more into love. So what do we need to know about the connections then? And exactly like I say, if you've been rejected, it's happened for a reason. It's happened for you to let go of all energies that are opposed to love. again, don't close off your heart. The whole purpose is to expand more and more into your heart space and trust that the oasis is right there, right? So she's looking, and again, the third energy is there to support you moving towards the oasis. So trust that if you've had some form of rejection, then just know that that is divinely brought to you as a gift, to let go of stuff. Remember, it's a strategic game of moving your energy forwards all the time. And so what should you be focusing on? And this was just so crazily, again, perfect. Basically, it's about carrying on co-creating your dreams, expecting the unexpected. 41, number 41 has shown up twice in this reading. So the soulmate card is number 41, and also the unexpected visitors is 41. So yet again, look at that. The rabbit is there and the doorway is open. So the rabbit, keep following the rabbit down the rabbit hole. The doorway is open, which means keep letting that energy flow through, because you're here to co-create your dreams. And also, if you haven't put in boundaries, then this is the time to do it. Boundaries for yourself, self-respect, and protecting your own energy. Firm boundaries are needed. So this is exactly what I've had to do a few weeks ago, or no, about 2 months ago now. But ever since then, the same messages have been coming up. No, stick to it, stick to it, stick to it, because it is, basically the time, just like this card says, the time apart is helping to bring clarity. So the time is now to co-create your existence. And look here. We have the owl, which is on this fine little line. So the owl is the inner wisdom, and we're always walking the line of balancing our inner wisdom with, our reality, co-creating the reality that we want. So firm boundaries for you, for your energy, must be put in place. And then what special message does your twin want to give you? And it says, this is brilliant, because it's saying, look, we have a sacred commitment together. And if you look, both of the cards, it's all about releasing the inner treasure. And the rose petals everywhere on both of the cards. And just saying that, that no matter what it looks like, that this person, whoever you're thinking about, is thinking about you as well. The time apart is helping to bring clarity to the connection, that someone is longing for you, but they're doing it secretly. They're doing it without you knowing, because the separation had to happen. Remember that the message was, what do we need to know about the connections? And it was saying the rejection is happening for a reason, because it's time to make decisions. And those boundaries, you've been forced to create boundaries because, those decisions have to be made. The rejection is for your protection. And don't worry, because ultimately it's all about creating the right space to be able to move forward into. Look at that underneath, is that this is a destined partnership. So again, it's just so beautiful, so on point to all of the messages that we've been getting over the last sort of 2 months. It's all been about, really strong boundaries. Don't go back on that. Trust in divine protection. Trust that everything's been happening to protect your connection. And the more that you trust in that, the more you trust that the time apart will actually bring you together, will bring you clarity. But you must keep releasing energies or fears and doubts, because you must remain with an open heart, looking towards the oasis. And that was 9/11, twins on the clock. So the overall message is trust, just take time to look after you, play. The more that you get in that vibration of fun, of joy, of happiness, doing everything that you can to do that, the more it will allow you to move towards the oasis. So, but ultimately it said, what's going on at the moment? And it's like, look, you're just cleaning house. This is your soulmate. So it's okay to trust. So I'm going to read letter 41, because 41 appeared twice in this reading. So let's have a look. This is from the Divine Love Letter books I do, which are all channeled messages. between people's twins and their higher selves. So the message is, I am expressing how I really feel. I feel that you are me, so everything that you feel, I feel. So when you are doubting and questioning my love for you and how I feel about you, it makes me sad because I think, how can you not know this? I'm telling you every second of every day how I feel about you. Our hearts beat for one another. We breathe for each other. I am in you just as you are in me. Please know that everything will come together when our time is right, for our secrets to be unlocked from our hearts to share with the world. There is a time already planned for it, but it is a knowing in the heart, not a date and time. I love you. Wow, so if you look at that soulmate card again, he's holding the lock and the key, and they look, and look, she's got the little heart on her chest. So it is about trusting, remain in the heart, don't let it close off. So the message is, what don't I want to tell you? I want to divulge my deepest secrets with you. I want to be an open book with you and spill parts of my soul that only you will understand. Only you know what makes me tick, what makes me behave the way I do. You get me. You understand this crazy journey we've been on, and it's always coming back to each other. We are on a circle, going round and round until we meet in the middle. Concentric circles always coming back together. We never end. We are always together. Where you are, I am, and where I am, you are. We are each other's stories. That is what I love you most for, that you get my story, and you are my final chapter. I love you madly, crazily, deeply. Because you are the sacred partners for each other. That was the special message, the commitment, the sacred commitment. You are already committed to this connection because it is a fated, destined relationship. So let's see, 41. You know that I'm here in your heart. Our hearts and our souls are entwined together, and I can feel the pull of our spirit merging. You have to know that we are already together. The more you place your hands on your heart and just feel me there, the more you will allow our union to come in. It's all about the heart. It's the only way to make this happen. There's no greater call to our hearts than to place your hands on your heart, call me to you, and feel me there. Then you know the rest will fall into place. You can't hurry love. Wow. There you go. And the sacred commitment card again. Right, their hands calling out to each other. The other message was around, what do we need to know about the connection? It is to remain open-hearted, even though it feels like you're in a complete dry desert. Remember, remain open-hearted because someone is secretly yearning for you. All right, I hope that helps. Take care. Bye.